Hi y'all, I'm Laura Lang, the Math Chick. I'm convinced that you can do the math you need to make your life easier and better. So I'm here today to talk to you about one item on my 10-point math manifesto. For centuries, girls have been told that we can't do math. Consider poor Sophie Germain. She was only 13 years old when the French Revolution forced her inside to find some kind of entertainment in her father's library. And that's when she fell in love with mathematics, a hobby that her parents found patently unfeminine. So they came up with a plan to keep her from studying after dark. They took away her warm clothes and refused to let her build a fire in her room. But in the freezing air, she soldiered on, solving equations and solving theorems late into the night. If you don't know who she is, there's a good reason. She was never able to make a career out of mathematics. But she did continue to work independently throughout her life. So Sophie didn't let a little sexism keep her from math. But she turns out to be a little unusual because a lot of girls do, even in the 21st century. And so I think it's about time that this little bit of bias should go the way of fire-heated bedrooms. As most of us know, girls have just as much capability to perform and learn mathematics as boys do. But there are some nuances to consider. For example, most studies of standardized tests show that boys outperform girls in the math sections. At the same time, a recent review of 308 studies, that's 1.1 million students, showed that girls outperform boys in all classes, including math, from elementary school through high school. And they have for 100 years. So if boys do better than girls in standardized tests and girls do better than boys in the classroom, this isn't about a gender gap in ability. It seems to reason that the problem is with the tests or in the classroom. Fact is, girls' and boys' brains are equally able to manage simple to complex mathematical ideas. But there are some other factors at play here. University of Wisconsin psychologist Janet Hyde has a theory. Girls are less confident in their mathematical ability. Other researchers have concluded that culture plays a big role in this. Think about it. If girls are given the message that they don't have what it takes to succeed with numbers, they're gonna start believing it. And when boys hear that message, they start to believe it too. As a math major at a liberal arts university, I heard that message loud and clear. Boys in my classes were confident to the point of arrogance. And there were very few of us girls. There were also only a handful of women professors. Not seeing women in mathematics sends a very strong message. So can having an elementary school teacher who is math anxious, especially if both the teacher and the student are female. In that case, math anxiety is like a virus. It's passed from the female teacher to her female students. These students are internalizing the feelings, whether they're conscious or unconscious, expressed by the teacher. As a result, these girls become math anxious themselves. So it's not only wrong to believe that girls are bad at math, it's very damaging. So let's put an end to this notion, shared by none other than American economist Larry Summers, that girls stink at math. If you're a girl, quit saying you're no good at math. If you're a boy, don't assume that you're better at math than girls. If it's merely a bias, a mindset, we can get rid of this problem with girls and math once and for all. Share your ideas with me at www.mathforgrownups.com. Tweet about this video with the hashtag MathGirls. And until next time, remember, math doesn't have to be your BFF, but you can learn to get along in public. Do you have your very own copies of Math for Grownups and Math for Writers? Visit www.mathforgrownups.com and click on books. What's stopping you?